Hi, I'm Larry Moliterno. Welcome to the Power of Care Spotlight. I'm here with Nikunj Patel on our staff at Meridian Community Care. Works with a lot of young people. And today we're talking about the fact that it's fall, kids are going back to school. And I remember back, 100 years ago when I was in school, it's a pretty stressful time, and especially if you're going into a new school. What are some of the things that the kids are dealing with these days?
Absolutely. Kids have a lot of difficult transitions going into school, whether it's from middle school or to high school or from grade to grade. They're dealing with a lot of things with relationships. Unhealthy relationships are a big thing that people are going through. Drug problems. Kids are starting to try things at younger and younger ages, which is something we're seeing a lot more of here and within the community.
Well, especially I think with prescription drugs, and I think there's this misunderstanding that, well, a doctor's writing a prescription, they must be okay. And yet we're seeing more and more young people not only using prescription drugs, selling prescription drugs, and sort of where you went before, you start getting into these relationships with people that they probably shouldn't be getting into relationships with. And one of the things that we really like to encourage is for parents to take time with their kids, because it seems to me that a lot of times the kids really are looking for an opportunity to talk. But because of everyone's hectic schedules, there's very few times when you're actually in the same room together for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we really want to encourage parents, take the time, find opportunities, whether it's eating dinner together or whatever it is. Just try to find the time to be there. And I think you've kind of said it, to be present.
Yeah, first and foremost, parents just need to be present. Adolescents are going to be going through so many different changes, and they're not always going to be up front and foremost to say the things that they're feeling, and you might see it, but they might not convey that to you in the same sense. So for a parent to be present is so important, because you never know when that kid's going to want to talk about
That's
something.
a great point. And when they're ready to talk, you want to make sure that you're available for them. And then lastly, I think for the kids, we do have the PANDA programs in a lot of schools. And what I love about PANDA, and I know you're out there every day working with those kids, I love the fact that it gives the kids a venue. It gives them an opportunity to talk with other kids that are experiencing the same stressors that they are, and that they realize that they're really not alone, and the feelings that they have are shared by a lot of kids.
Yeah, and a lot of the times it's easy to feel alone in those situations, especially if you're within just a school and say you're with a certain clique, or there's a different group of kids that you feel almost like an outcast at times. But within the PANDA program and within other programs like that, you get that connectedness. You get to meet positive people and to get into healthy relationships and get your voice heard in a way that sometimes it doesn't get heard.
That's great. Well, and so I guess for the Power of Care Spotlight, our hope is that everybody out there, parents and children alike, enjoy a great school year. And for the Power of Care Spotlight, I'm Larry Moliterno.